Hello, Captains! Welcome back to Justice Plays. This is your host, Brent Justice. Welcome back to my continuing Let's Play series of Star Trek Online Age of Discovery, which was launched on October 9th of 2018. In our previous video, we played the tutorial and saw how similar that is to the already established Federation tutorial in this game. If you haven't checked out that first video, it is very long, but it encompasses the entire tutorial. I do suggest watching that video. In today's video, we are going to continue this Let's Play series with part 2 here, and this is going to be a brand new Star Trek Online Age of Discovery mission that I have never played before. This has come out with the update, and this will be the first mission that you play after the tutorial. But before we get to that, you'll probably notice my character looks different than you last saw him. That's right, he does. I have done some changes off camera, and I'm going to talk about that in just a second. But before we get to that, I want to address something that is the comments on my videos, especially the last one on the last video. First of all, I just want to let everybody know I read the comments. I may not answer every single comment, but rest assured, if you make a comment on my videos, I will read it. And I will think about, making changes and so forth that benefit the playthrough, the character, my starship, whatever. And I take all your suggestions to heart. And in fact, that has what has spawned one suggestion, which I'm going to show you in a second. But also, I have read there are a lot of people concerned that I'm possibly overly negative when it comes to talking about Star Trek Discovery. And in fact, some people were saying that I was so negative in the last video that it's not even worth watching because all I do is complain, and anything with Star Trek Discovery related content in it, I seem to complain a lot. Well, I want to answer that and speak to that. Firstly, I'm always going to give you my honest reaction. That's all that I can do. I have my own opinions of things, and I'm going to be honest about it. I'm not going to play fake. I'm not, excuse me, I'm not going to be fake and, say I like something if I don't like something, or say that I don't like something if I do like something. I'm going to give you my honest reactions at all times. So just be aware you're going to get that. Number two, they're just opinions. It's an opinion from one person. It's an opinion. And we all have different opinions. That is the nature of human beings. We can have different opinions on things and still get along and still like each other and still have fun with things. And so even though I may hold an opinion, you may be in disagreement of it, or you may agree with me. Either way is okay, and it's okay to have that different opinion, and it's okay for me to have a different opinion than you. And so that's cool. Sometimes it's very good seeing something that is opposite of what you're thinking, because it allows you to question what you're thinking to make sure that you really believe what you believe. And so I like that idea of seeing things from different angles and different opinions. If somebody really likes Discovery, tell me why. I will listen, and I will question what I'm thinking about Discovery to see if it still makes sense to me or not. And I think that goes the opposite way as well. And so it's good to have differing opinions and to talk about these things. Just know, though, you're always going to get my honest reaction, and I do have to say, when it comes to anything that's television or radio, we're all going to have different opinions because at its heart, all of those things are subjective, 100% subjective. What one person likes, another person might not like. The reasons that one person might like a show or not like a show may differ from another person, so that's okay. Now, let me just reiterate by saying I'm a huge Star Trek fan. I love and adore Star Trek. I grew up with it from childhood. I mean, my first watching was of the original series Star Trek. I watched it on VHS, had a friend whose father had all of TOS recorded on VHS, and as a kid, I watched that. I watched all of TOS in order. Then I watched TNG when it aired on TV. Then I watched DS9, and then Voyager, and then Enterprise. I've seen the JJ rebooted Star Trek movies. I've seen all of Discovery up to date. The only thing I haven't seen of Star Trek is TAS, the TAS TAS, those cartoons. I haven't seen that, but I've seen everything else. And TNG is my era. That's the era I grew up in, and I love it. I mean, whoa, look at all these people coming by me. What the heck? I've got like just a ton of NPCs going all over the place. I love Star Trek, so I mean it. From day one, I would not be playing this game almost 9 years now if I didn't like Star Trek and I didn't like this game specifically. Absolutely. I mean, I've been playing this game since it was open beta, guys. Open beta when Atari owned it. You know, way before it was free to play. When you had to pay monthly to play the game. There was no option, no other option. You had to pay to play it, and I paid to play it. And then I bought the lifetime account. I own the lifetime account on this thing. I've been playing it for 9 years. I think I have a little bit of credibility and knowledge and opinion and experience based on that 9 years of playing one game all the time. So when I see something I don't like, I'm going to call it like it is, because I want it to be better. I always want it to improve, not go the opposite direction. You know what I mean? I feel passionately about it. I love it. I want it to succeed. And so, therefore, I'm going to give my opinion, and hopefully maybe somebody out there will listen, and I don't know. That's all I can hope for. Otherwise, just take these videos as they are, pure entertainment. Watch it. See if you want to play the game or not. See how I'm playing it, get my opinion, see if you agree or disagree, whatever. I put these up here for free. I'm not asking for anything except, well, nothing really. I'm just putting these up here for free. So enjoy it or don't enjoy it. The video is there, and you're going to get my reaction to it. Okay, moving on from that long speech that I really didn't want to spend a whole lot of time on, but I just did. Yes, my character has changed here. I have not played any other missions yet, but I did work in the tailor here on Mirror Ricky. Now, why does he look like this? You'll notice he has blonde, spiky hair, a blonde beard, blonde eyebrows, and a scar on the left side of his face. Why would he have that, you think? Well, let me show you something. Let's change character over to Ensign Ricky. Okay? In fact, I don't even need to log in. We can just do it right here on the screen. Here's Ensign Ricky. You guys remember him? Well, he's changed a little bit, but mostly he's the same. Notice he has spiky hair, but it's black, a beard, but it's black, and a scar on the right side of his face. Now, he is also a liberated Borg and has some cool sunglasses. So, that means, naturally, the mirror version of Ricky would have to have blonde hair, not black hair, but still have the same hair and the same beard, but just have it blonde, not black, and his scar is on the left side of his face instead of the right side. It's the opposite. Get it? Because it's a mirror. It's a mirror version. So, scar on the left side, scar on the right side. And there you have your Mirror Ricky in the bag. So this is our new Mirror Ricky. And he is literally the mirror universe version of Ensign Ricky. So I have finalized the look on this character. What do you guys think of that? Drop a comment below. Let me know what you think of Mirror Ricky's new look. Now, beyond that, there was a comment about giving a suggestion to a proper ship name, and I appreciate this. Forgive me if I am mispronouncing your name. I most likely am. But Alex Kaipura, Kiepura. You know who you are. Thank you for this suggestion. You remembered, because I had forgotten, you remembered that in my Ensign Ricky playthrough, I named my ship the Die Quickly, I guess. Well, what would be the mirror version of the Die Quickly? It would be the Kill Quickly. What a great suggestion. I loved that. So, check this out. We now fly the USS Kill Quickly, the Malachowski light cruiser. So it's the USS Kill Quickly now with Mirror Ricky. We finally got this theme going. I love it. Other than that, I have made no changes to the ship. I don't have any energy credits to do anything with anyway. So we just have the standard stuff. We're only a Lieutenant 3, and we've only got Mark 1 stuff here. A couple of Mark 2 things, but we even just have some standard equipment here. So not a good build at all yet, but of course we just started. We just only finished the tutorial. Unfortunately, I looked around on Starfleet Academy here. There's no bank. There's nowhere to go and like transfer energy credits between characters here in this version of the Academy. And that's unfortunate because I have a lot of energy credits on other characters and I'd like to give them to this character so I can go buy some stuff. But there's no bank here in this version of the Academy. There is no bank. So I cannot transfer energy credits. So I had just a little bit of energy credits. Not a lot, but I had a little bit from playing the last mission. Or the tutorial anyway, and selling the loot I had. And I was able to buy a kit module. So I went ahead and got a turret, a beam turret, so I can lay down a turret when I'm in ground combat, and that will help a little bit. That's about all I've been able to afford. Other than that, I've made no changes. Nothing at all. So we're going to see together how this works out here for the next couple of missions. Hopefully I'll get some more loot and be able to sell it and buy a couple more things. That's about all I can hope for. Okay, now that all that junk is out of the way, let's actually get to the mission. How does that sound? I know y'all are really waiting for that. So the next mission here we have is called Secrets. Investigate a Federation science station that recently went out of contact.
We have a situation at the Delta Volanus cluster. One of our research stations there managed to get a partial distress signal off before it was jammed at the source. I need you to get out there and get eyes on the situation. The Klingons are getting bolder since they acquired cloaking technology, but an attack that far into Federation space is bold, even for them. Find out what's going on and render any assistance they might need at the station, if it still exists.
Okay.
I have a mission for you.
Yes, I know. You just told me. We need to go to Delta Volanus. Oh. I actually did do one more thing. I forgot. I went to the ship customization, and I looked at putting on a different kind of skin on the ship. And I did. I selected a different skin. It really doesn't look that different, though. Maybe it will in different lighting. But that's about the only other change. I just wanted to see if we could customize the look of our ship. Not a whole lot of options there. There we go. We are set course at Warp 5. So I am excited to see where these missions go, of course, and what rank we end up being at the end of it all. Because there's only 2 missions. Then there's the task force thing. So I am going to do that as well. And we'll see where we end up. I don't know what's going to happen. But yeah, with no bank access, I can't transfer EC. I'm guessing we're not going to get that until we, you know, go to actual Earth space dock in the future. Because I'm guessing it's going to drop us off in the future, just like the TOS faction. But I'm interested to see what the storylines are like here in Age of Discovery. Which pretty much all we know from the TV show is the Klingon battle. Half of the season was spent in the, well, I'm not going to spoil you if you don't know, but it was spent somewhere else. But so yeah, let's begin secrets. Delta Volana station is just ahead. We're picking up some damage to the station on sensors. Looks like they've been in a firefight. Helm, take us in. Could be Klingons. Approach and hail the station. Yep, I am aware of that.
Glad you were in the area. Some Klingons just appeared out of nowhere. They can do that now, right? Unbelievable. Anyway, the whole thing was terrifying and strange. I mean, they shot at us, did some structural damage, knocked some sensor pods out of alignment, and completely ruined my latest experiment. But that's it. They had us, and they just left.
How can we help?
Our tractor beam is offline. Actually, it's a fried little puddle of sadness, but offline sounded better. If you can, could you use your ship's tractor beam to move our sensor pods back into position? I'm sending the coordinates over now. That'd really help us get back to our research here. I mean, these gaseous anomalies won't analyze themselves, am I right?
I gotta give the voice acting an A+. Very animated, and that was funny. It's a fried little puddle of sadness. That's cool. I mean, stuff like that, that is classic Star Trek right there. That little bit of humor. That's all you need, that little bit of humor. It sets a good tone. I like that. All right. Yeah.
Nice. Sensor pod beta is online again. Okay, sensor pod alpha is back online. Klingons are happening! A lot of Klingons! They're coming this way fast! Shields up! Weapons hot! They're gonna attack!
Yeah.
Again!
He's
Starfleet Command!
real
This
animated.
Delta Volana station! We're under attack! Their House Mokai ship! We're in big trouble!
Oh, that's a lot of Klingons. Okay. We do have a lot to deal with. Okay, we did that. Answer hail. Update from bridge. Okay, Starbase 1 on screen.
This is Kensington. Sounds like the Klingons are making a push in that sector. We're sending some backup your way. Command's still analyzing these attacks, trying to figure out what the enemy is up to there. In the meantime, I need you to hold that system and protect the station. Stay sharp out there, and good hunting.
So just a lot of combat, huh? Survive until the reinforcements arrive. Holy crap.
Warning, ship is under attack.
Man, I am taking a beating. Reinforcements? Oh, cool. Ah, the Discovery's doing its thing. Or the Glenn, I guess. Not the Discovery. So, 2 ships have that ability? I'm confused.
This is the Glenn. Heard you could use some help.
Yeah?
The target has arrived. All ships, fire to disable. Target shield has failed.
Shields buckling. Losing main power. Can use an assist here.
Me? I could use an assist. I'm kind of busy at the moment.
Target shield has failed.
So I'm confused that this ship can spore drive, because wouldn't only the Discovery do that? Why is this ship doing that? Confused me, I am.
There'll be time for formalities later. Right now, we've got a problem. Several, actually. The Klingons beamed multiple boarding parties over during the fight. We're a research vessel. Our security forces are getting overwhelmed. If you could send some people over to help, we'd be much obliged.
We're on our way. Okay, now ground fight.
Thanks for coming. The captain still has control of the ship. She's waiting for you on the bridge. Unfortunately, the Klingons have several boarding parties between you and the bridge, and they're not taking prisoners.
Well, neither am I, so that works out. Just checking the doors. Looks like we do have quite a bit. Okay. They're not that tough. Try out my new beam thingy. Beam turret. I was just seeing if it looked any different. It's kind of greenish in color. I guess maybe it looks different. The weapons have the rebooted J.J. Abrams sound to them. At least some there's some weapon that's sounding like that. Maybe the Discovery sounded like that. I just can't remember. Maybe it's this type of weapon. It's got that. It's hard to explain what the sound is like. It's weird. It's a weird sound. No, it's not that one. It's definitely the pistols that are doing it. They've got like this high-end, high-pitched sound attached to it. Kind of weird. It's like not that way, not this way, this way. Well, we took care of the Klingons. Nope. Now we did.
You made it. Good. We have a lot of work to do here. The Klingons have done extensive damage, especially to our power systems. Mr. Strahl is doing what he can to get main power back online. Care to give him a hand?
Sure. Where would Strahl be? Here we go.
Like the captain said, main power's offline. We're sitting ducks without it, and the Klingons know it. Let's get to work before House Mokai turns us all into trophies. Or lunch.
What do we need to do?
I'll do the heavy lifting. What I need you to do is to bring engineering control to a bridge console, divert the power flow, and enter the new power-up sequence I'm putting together. You got it?
Nope, but I'm sure it'll work out. Restore power, transfer control to console. Is there a thingy?
Engineering control is transferred. Go to the next console to divert the power flow. Power flow is diverted. Input the new power-up sequence next.
I like that we can see the base here from outside, or from the inside the ship. That's nice little bit of detail there.
Nice work. Main power is back online. Nice work. We're not out of the woods yet, though. Our next stop's the engineering lab. I need to get our shields back online and secure some classified data down there. Believe me, we don't want the Klingons getting their hands on it.
Okay. I'm sure I don't know what you're talking about. I don't want the particles. Not gonna really get into R&D stuff. Never have. Never do. Ooh, what is this place? Oh, the tardigrade.
Enemy combatants in close proximity.
Not sure how she pulled it off, but that Klingon put a security field up between us. Ja'ula? The Ja'ula? This day just keeps getting worse. Look, I need to drop that security field. She's trying to steal that data I told you about on the bridge. We can't let that happen. Watch my back in case any more Klingons pay us a visit.
Okay. Oh, I see. She's in there.
Enemy target.
Most impressive, Starfleet. This tech will win the war! This will bring supremacy to my house. And the Empire.
Rawr.
Wait, what? She blocked access! I can't bring down the security field. Damn, she's good. Locked me completely out of the security system. I can't get the field down. Fine, she's not the only clever one in the room. Watch my back. I've got an idea. Just need a little more time.
Okay, time, sure.
Enemy targets on sensor.
Wait, she's dropping the field? Look out! Here she comes! Shields online. They can't beam out now.
Flanking damage detected.
Uh-oh. Somebody's not happy. That was a pretty cool cutscene. It's after them.
Looks like the Klingons aren't fond of our house guest. Shame, really. It's nice once you get to know it.
Straw, what's our status here?
Well, I have good news and bad news.
Start with the good news.
The good news is I managed to corrupt a number of critical data files before she stole them. There's only 2 people in the galaxy who can figure out that mess now, and neither of them are Klingons.
And the bad news?
The bad news, well, there's plenty of uncorrupted data in there that the Klingons shouldn't have. It was classified for very important reasons. We need to stop her. Of course, if half of what they say about Juula is true.
It is.
Great. Takuvma's sister, one of the deadliest members of House Mokai. Here. Wonderful. Okay. They must be headed to the shuttle bay. I brought the shields back online so they can't beam out. If they're gonna leave, they're gonna have to get creative. Let's head down there before Juula gets any more bright ideas.
What was that thing?
That, you should probably make peace with the words, "it's classified," when it comes to what you just saw. Seriously, don't worry about it. Believe me, we have bigger problems here, starting with Juula. We need to stop her.
So they're obviously, these are the mycelium spores, they're obviously doing the spore research, and they have a successful spore drive using the tardigrade, but I thought only the Discovery did that. I'm just confused. Unconfuse me, people. What am I missing? Ah, okay.
Do you hear that? Engineering, emergency transport of the specimen to containment.
It's eating me. The look on my face. What was that?
You okay? Come on, let's go. We're almost there. We really need to stop Ja'ula.
After that, we're going to have a conversation about the creature, Doctor.
Oh, that'll be exciting. Let me add that to my calendar. Right after we stop the insane Klingon with our top secret data. Less monster, more Klingon, okay? Now let's go.
Gee, okay.
We're almost to the shuttle bay. Keep moving.
Well, there's Klingons in the way. Well, that ain't good. There's a lot of Klingons in here. Here, take that.
Shield losing power.
She stole one of our shuttles. She bypassed deck security, got emergency evacuation clearance, and hotwired one of our shuttles. Unbelievable. If she wasn't trying to kill all of us, I'd be impressed.
Options.
Well, that's a short-range craft. There must be a Klingon ship out there waiting for her. We might get out of this yet. Now head back to your ship. See if you can find where she went. We'll do the same here.
Okay. To space we go. We will settle this amongst the stars.
Heads up. Klingon reinforcements are warping in. Protect yourself and the station. But we really need to find out where that shuttle carrying the stolen data went. There's a good chance it's on a cloaked ship nearby.
What exactly is that data?
Hate to play the "that's classified" card here, but you know the drill. Sorry. Take it up with Admiral Kensington if we make it through this. For now, let's focus on those Klingons out there trying to kill us, okay?
Okay. Where are they? Oh. Does that help? Nope, there's more. Did we do it?
Get ready to be happy. I think I know how to find where Ja'ula went.
Explain quickly.
If the shuttle's in range, I can hack into its command matrix and send a self-destruct command. That'll make a big enough boom to reveal the location of the ship she landed on, cloaked or not.
Okay, what's the catch?
Yeah, about that. If the shuttle's in a ship, it'll be tough to get a signal through the shields, the jamming, and the cloak. Tough, but not impossible. Get me close enough, I'll make it happen. We just need to start sifting through this big haystack for one angry little needle. Leave that to us. You protect the station.
Okay, I guess. Defeat reinforcements. Great.
Target shield has failed. Target shield has failed.
I guess that's where the ship's at. Yeah. Big ship. But they're gone.
Stroll's plan worked, but Ja'ula's ship was able to go to warp before we could disable it. There's still hope. The explosion did a lot of internal damage to that ship. She's leaving a trail we can follow. So, we're going to pursue Ja'ula and clean up our mess. Thanks for all your help here today. If we pull this off, it could make a big difference in the war effort. For all of us.
Well, good luck, Captain. Lieutenant, I guess I'm ready to depart. That mission is over. Shorter than I expected. I honestly expected it to be just a little bit longer, but that's it, I suppose. It's over. Let's hail command.
I'm not thrilled with the Klingons getting away with some of our cutting-edge research, but Stroll's report indicates they won't be able to do much with it for quite some time, if ever. Hopefully the Glen will be able to track down Ja'ula and recover the data before they return to Klingon space. It should go without saying that what you witnessed at Delta Volanus is classified at the highest level. The Klingons know too much as it is. Good work out there. Kensington out.
Well, we'll get a couple of things here which will help.
Congratulations, Lieutenant.
We are now Lieutenant 4, so we went up one grade. Let's see, we are engineering, so we get reroute power to shields on ground. So secrets is done. Let's head back to Seoul. That ain't gonna work. Well, okay, so that was secrets, right? That was secrets. So, the USS Glenn, a Crossfield type ship, is doing spore drive research and can spore because they were spore driving all over the place, you know, taking out multiple targets at once. That ability that it can do. And the Klingons, of course, come and are looking for the data, so they're aware that that Starfleet has some kind of technology that they're researching, and that's why they are attacking ships and star bases. They're trying to get the info, or at least this Ja'ula is, of the Mokai. And that's pretty much it. They're just trying to steal the data, and they got away with it this time, for whatever good that will do. But we have to track them down, of course, and take them out. And that's what the other group from Starbase 1 is doing, and we just have to sit tight until then, I guess. Or at least until the next mission. But as I indicated, that was a shorter mission than I anticipated. But it was fun. It was a classic kind of Star Trek mission or episode would be. So that's pretty cool, even though, you know, the design and everything of Discovery is different here. It's still a story that you would see in Star Trek, so that's nice to see. And yeah, I can't wait to see, you know, the rest of this and where it goes. But I really don't have a lot to say because that mission was pretty straightforward. We defended the base against some Klingons, tried to stop them from stealing the data, but we failed, and they stole the data. And then we, of course, experienced the Glenn spore driving everywhere, which confuses me personally because I thought only the Discovery could do that, and that was very experimental on that ship. No other ship could spore, while there were probably multiple ships that look like the Discovery. None of them could spore, only that one. It was special. So that has me a little confused, but I guess we'll see what happens. Otherwise, I really don't have much left here to do or to say. You know, it's time to pause the video here and get this one up, and then I'll do part 2 or part 3, which will be Downfall, and that's literally the last mission here until the Task Force Omega or whatever the. I think it's actually, is it Task Force Omega or is it Minefield? I think Minefield maybe. Well, whatever the first one is, that's what we'll have access to in not too long. And we are Lieutenant 4, and that's pretty much it. Yeah, let's wrap it up here. Thank you all for watching. Stay tuned for the next one.